Okay, so used and abused this month is the Solar Centerlock P1 backrest, and this is the mini version. There is a larger size as well. Now, you might think a backrest is a bit of a strange product to do a review like this on, but actually these are a very, very good product, and they do a job that I find a lot of backrests don't do particularly well. So many of you will know that for a large period of time, not so much recently due to the bans on the lakes that I've been fishing, but I started to use braid a long time ago, and when I used braid, I noticed how easy the rod would pull out of a backrest. You know, when you're fishing a tight line in weed or whatever, what you thought was a tight backrest, because of there's so much less give when you're using braid, you know, it'd just rip out the rest. If you wanted to fish locked up, the rod would go. That was down to the braid. And obviously there's lots of instances as well where if your backred isn't tight enough, your rod will get pulled in when you're fishing locked up. When you're fishing weedy lakes and things like that, or you're snag fishing, you need to be able to lock your rods into your rest securely so that there's no chance of that happening. You do not want your rod being pulled in. So these backrests, I've seen people using them, seen quite a few people with them, and I always like the look of them. I think they're quite slick, they look quite nice. They're quite heavy, I must admit, for their size, but they are built, you know, it says on the packet, I think, built to last a lifetime. They're made from stainless steel, so ultra reliable, very durable. And the great thing about these is that you can tighten them. You know, you can use this, they come with an Allen key, and you simply pop the Allen key into the base of the backrest, loosen it off by twisting it. Once you've loosened that off, you're then able to move the backrest. You can adjust that to fit your rod rest. So it depends how tight you want it. You know, you don't always have to have them completely locked. That's another nice thing. You can have it to suit the situation. So if you don't need the rod completely locked down, it doesn't have to be. But if you do want it to be like that, like I am now today, it's very weedy where I'm fishing, so my rests are done up nice and tight so the rod can't come out. Once you've got the rod in, close it up, just tighten it again with the Allen key, and it is as simple as that. A couple of turns, that's locked back into place, and yeah, you'll notice that the actual shape of the backrest is, you know, it's coming in. So it's angled inwards so that once that rod, you push it in and you just feel it sort of drop into place. And because it's got pressure from above, that really helps to keep it in. I've never had a rod pulled out of the rest since using them. And lots of times I've been fishing, like I say, very, very much locked up. Put a little hairband on the rod sometimes as well, just in case. But yeah, that's just there as a precaution more than anything else. It's not actually necessary. So for $19.99, they're quite an expensive backrest, but when you look at the job they do, you know, and it's critical. When that rod is in the rest, it's locked in place and you can fish effectively to the spot. So these I absolutely recommend.